Well, one of the alternative way to get to do one of the relic step is do chaotic or Sam. Do chaotic.
Oh
or...
dear God, dear fuck ass.
I will kill you.
They would
Hell
not.
no.
I will
They would
actually
never.
just kill you.
I got my 99 demi materia the hard way, and I am
Those
never
crystal
doing
hammers.
it again. All right,
Hammers
pop
aren't
your
enough. I want them to fucking explode.
So true.
pop your pure essence, pop your re-raiser, slot in your first 2 actions. That's what the pre-pop is for. And there is a way for us to know if you don't have what you need. Please don't make us name you. We don't want to, but we have to because again, limited resources. So please, please, please make sure you have everything you need.
Did someone
And
just jump?
that was Opal, that's fine. Don't jump off the pad unless you absolutely have everything that you need, and wait until we confirm that we have everything ready to go before you jump off the pad. It's Opal, we're fine.
Oh, can someone stream?
No.
Yes.
No, never mind. You got it.
Actually, wait, Will, would you mind doing it? Sometimes my thing stutters if I do it. I think it will.
Pick which one of the 3. Ciao.
Topaz will.
Maybe I'll go watch Seal kill themselves.
There you go.
Hey,
So
should I bring?
me.
Hey, I got a harebrained idea. Shall I bring dice?
Always.
Yes.
Always gamble.
I only have 1 mimic for refreshing tank options, and I didn't know what else to bring, so I have 3 dice in my holster.
That's hilarious.
Will any of the vet tanks be in BR impetus at Seeker?
Don't worry. I'll be in BR. Right, BR impetus.
I can bring impetus and then just overslot it later. At Seek. Oh wait, at Seek.
I could just pack an impetus in my bag, it's fine, but...
Someone remind me, we don't need bubble for any progs, right? Just shell too.
Shell and Aether Shield, it's fine.
Alright, I got it. No one else worry about it. And I've got Dispel too for... Yeah.
Oh boy, I can.
Never mind, I'll just pop it now.
Alright, cool. Once you have everything you need, everything that you have in your bag, all of the holster requirements, go ahead and stand on the waymark that your party is in. And then I will ask, once we're all on this, once we're all information, if somebody has the funny thing to check everyone's actions and if somebody doesn't have what they need, please feel free to DM me or just send me a tell in instance. If you don't want to do it yourself, and we'll correct the problem.
Aw man, Chiran doesn't even have a single damage action equipped.
Which is
Hey,
better?
I'm greeting. I'll slot in my shit.
So which is better, 2 sacks and 1 re-raise, or 2 re-raise and 1 sack?
Anyprog, probably 2 re-raise, 1 sack.
2 lost re-raise? Sure.
Yeah.
Narrow core, you should not be in font of power rend armor. We already have 2 renders assigned. You can use Banner of Honored Sacrifice instead.
Who needs the re-raiser?
You will do a
Zebby?
lot more damage with Honored Sacrifice.
They put 1 on.
Yeah. Alright, perfect. Thank you all. I don't think we as hosts do that enough, but thank you guys for preparing and coming prepared. We know that, consume some time and resources from you guys as well, so thank you for making this easy on us as hosts as much as possible. Oh god, I just need validation. I feel like it's just February, right? I feel like this past month has felt like an entire year. Is it anybody else or is it just me? Like am I dying?
Oh yeah, it has.
It's
Okay.
felt like an entire year, yes.
Okay, good. It's not just me then. I was having some mild existential crises today. I was like, can I do this run tonight? And I was like, I'll see friends. I will do this run tonight. Yes, Wumble check. Jump, walk, do something, interact with your client so you do not get AFK kicked. Alright, so
Maybe
Will...
I should be the one having the existential Crisis. Well, I'm the one who can't do the run tonight.
Rip. The one run I make that you can actually make Chow PSN is down. Alright, all actions look good. Thanks very much. Okay, just gonna make sure all the tanks on Slime side, if you're a tank on A, B, or C, please jump on me. I just want to confirm that we have all of the tanks. I see Rowan, I see Seal, I see myself. There's one more tank on Slimes, right?
1 second. Give me 1
William
sec.
somewhere at the box.
I'm still
William,
trying
you're
to.
good. You're good. That's good enough. Alright, and then the 4 healers on Slime side, please come over to me, just so I can see you and make sure we have everybody. Okay, Miko, Doctor, Katra. Do we have another healer? If not, I can probably just keep myself alive. I'm not worried about it. Alright, we're good. On Golem side, if you're a tank on the Golem side, please come jump on me. See Lorianne, see Hazel, see Karen, see Dakota. Oh, and Stoik, were you the one that was fake tank, or was that Chiran?
Well, it looks like we don't
Chiran
need
was-
to anymore.
Chiran, okay, perfect. Alright, and the 4 healers on Golem side, don't really need it, but I see all of you. We're good. Alright, cool. So Stoik is going to be leading you guys over on Golem side. Walk of RP, okay. Yeah, let's get it done early, Lori. Stoik's going to be leading you guys over on the Golem side, so go ahead and jump down on this pad on the right side. And then everyone on Slime side, come jump down on this pad on the left side. And then Golems people, please drop down 1 voice chat to the Golems, and you should be hearing Stoik's voice. Alright, cool.
To be honest, if I brought more sacks, both of them are going to be duds and give me Doom instead.
Rip.
Given my
Honestly, honestly true.
Dude, fuck sacks, man. I gotta spend these dice somehow.
Alright, Ilya, Chiran, and Chalk, you're all on Golems, I believe. Yeah. Yeah, okay, so they're all on Golem, so we're good. So everyone else is down by the Slime side. I'm heading down to Slimes. So I need a tank on 1, 2... Actually, let's start with that. Tanks on 1, 2, 3, and 4. If this is your first time on Slime side or your first DRS run ever, just come jump on me. I'll explain everything you need to know. That's a lot. Welcome. Thanks for coming, guys. Alright. So Seal and William know what they're doing. Rowan, you are the only new tank here, which is perfectly fine. So I want you to take your pick of the room. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just choose anyone, the one that you feel the best on. Alright, perfect. Just first time Slimes for me. Okay, yeah, no problem. Alrighty, so Rowan, you are in room 3, which means I'm going to put a marker on in Yell Chat. So you are going to be in the northwest room right here. So if you see that marker, go ahead and jump, just so I can make sure that you know which room. Okay, perfect. So you're assigned to the northwest room. Your job is fairly simple as a tank. Essentially, all you'll need to do is that when we start the encounter, you're going to go to your room. You're going to come over here with me real quick. Do you see that green pad, like right in the middle of the room right there? You're not going to be standing on the green pad. You're going to be standing off to the side, because what you'll be doing is you're going to be getting green slimes from the hallway, and you're going to be putting them on the green pad of your room. So you yourself are not on the pad. You'll be on the green, or I'm sorry, the slimes will be on the green pad instead. Easy way to remember that. Green to green. And that's essentially it. Your only job is to put green slimes on that pad and keep yourself alive by popping mitts, because what happens is that when slimes get close together, the green slimes, they get bigger. And when they get bigger, they hit harder. So just pop some mitt, just make sure that you're keeping an eye on your health. And how we pull slimes, so right here, past this door, this hallway right in front of it, that's where the slimes are going to be dropping. So they're going to drop in the middle of the hallway somewhere. all you need to do is use your ranged attack, so your Tomahawk or your Provoke, and you're going to be getting like the slimes in that hallway in a specific order. So how this goes is that we go room to room. So Seal is on room 1, which means Seal will be the first one to get slime. So as soon as we go in through this door, the first 3 green slimes will drop, and you just have to go to your room. Wait until I say room 3, grab 3 slimes, at which point you're going to leave your room, grab your 3 slimes, and then bring them back to the pad. And then you let them sit there and just wait until you hear me say, Rowan, go into the hallway and grab 2 green slimes. So you'll grab 2 green slimes, bring them back to your room, put them on the pad, and then you wait. Once you do that, the healer in your room will bring the final green slime into the room. Do not take that slime from them until you hear me say, tanks, provoke, and merge your final slime. So you may hear me say something like merge, merge, merge. That means that the green slime that's hitting your healer, you're going to target that slime. You're going to use your ranged attack, so that way you don't have to move. That green slime will move towards the pad where all the slimes are already at, and they'll combine, and that's it. Your job is done. Very, very simple. The most important thing to remember is that in your room, there are red slimes that will drop from the ceiling. Do not hit those red slimes under any circumstances. The red slimes are just for the DPS alone. And a good way to remember that is red slimes, DPS icon is red. So red to red, and you are green to green. Green pad to green slime. That's it. Do you have any questions about anything?
Damages it and does tank buster style auto attacks. So we're just going to kite it around the room and everything is golden. I see F is ready. Again, the traps are white, mid, and north. Yep, Dakota, all you do is turn on your stance, use Provoke, grab aggro of your Golem, take it to the white room, let it change to white, and then keep it white. It's that easy. I see D is ready, F is ready, looking for... Yep, E is ready. I will let them know. Yep, every time you see it is... Once it is white, you just interrupt every metamorphosis. Your interrupt will come back in time, so just keep it white. It's that easy. And also yours is the second to die, so you probably won't even see another metamorphosis. Anyway, like I mentioned, Slimes is a lot more complicated, so they have a lot more things to talk about, so we're just going to chill for a bit. Make sure you move between 10 minutes, but otherwise we are just chilling. Yeah, Slimes has a lot more going on. This side used to be much more dangerous back when it was first released, obviously because we didn't have any DPS rays, we didn't have all of the actions available to us, so it was a lot more intensive, but now it's a joke. We're a hunt train. We kill blue golem, white golem, green golem, red golem. That's it. We go and 2 rooms and kill them in an order. A hunt train is an instrument. Mayonnaise is not. Who? Blue raspberry, pineapple, green apple, strawberry. Yes, horseradish is an instrument. Lemon yellow. Well, you see, you start out by getting some lard. Potential answer for you, Hazel. What is my favorite A rank? Ooh. That's a tough question. Hold on, let me think. Gur is a good one. I like Gur. But... No, I actually have to say it's B. I like B.
B?
Yes. Don't say...
Why did you do that? Why did you say B?
Although the Chark and Elpis is a close second. I do like them a lot.
Out of curiosity, what's the record for the most excellence reacts?
Good question.
What happens if you excellence something that got posted by the bot?
We already tried that day one, and they immediately fixed it.
Aww.
We got like a chain of 4 of them, and then they stopped. Well, Dakota, we can use those later because there are points where we can reslot. For example, when we get to Trinity Avowed, it is very likely that you're going to be slotting in Lost Shell, so you'll be handing out Lost Shell so you can hand out Lost Re-Race at that point.
And no, sadly, you cannot go back to the box after you drop down.
However, if we get a Slimes wipe, there will be another opportunity to redo your actions.
Just remember, until we clear barracks, any mistakes can be very easily fixed.
Why did I agree to battery? I can't fit any dice in my holster.
Yeah, same. Can't even gamble.
Why are
I
dice so
wanted
heavy?
to bring at minimum 2 dice, but I just can't.
Yeah, like with battery, you literally can't fit dice.
You have to bring excellence for every fight. HSAC for every fight, and that puts you at 89. Yeah. Like when I was dueling, I could fit 2 dice in because it was funny, but...
Me win 4-3-2-1 holster.
Ilya, you want to know what would be really funny?
But
Is if I got Doom again tonight.
You should get Doom.
let's see.
You should get doomed.
You should doom yourself
And then
now.
Tomorrow night as well.
Okay.
Get doomed on every single boss tonight and tomorrow night.
So true.
I have only two dice in my holster.
You should bring GDP and still get doom.
Shout out to William.
I still can't believe that I didn't know that could happen until it happened to me.
Something is sick, apparently.
Is getting the AFK kicked sick? I don't think so. Alright, here's the real question. If I win a roll, do I do explanations in English and then do callouts in French?
What? Yes.
You could.
It'd be funny.
No, unfortunately, you cannot fall off any of the edges here.
That would be beautiful.
It would be very funny.
I think it would be a good idea to add more swear words.
In fact, when we're close to finishing on Golems, I could show you something really funny. You can actually climb the walls over here.
What if
It's so
you?
fucking hard to do on controller. It is so fucking hard to do on controller.
I play on controller.
Okay, but what if for TA swords, instead of calling 1, 2, 3, 4, you just call it based on how many times you say fuck? The safe spot's fuck, fuck, fuck.
Fuck, fuck.
Be
What's
intercardinal fuck.
That'd be intercardinal. I don't think we can ever beat the collar roulette run where we had I don't remember who it was. I think it was Faye doing text callouts for TA.
Yeah, yell chat callouts. Those were amazing.
Oh, yeah, that was pretty great.
That was Faye that did them, right?
Yeah, it was fake.
Okay.
Would you guys like to hear a fun fact?
No.
Oh, okay.
Tell me a serious fact.
Exactly. Tell me a very serious fact.
Much like other content in this game, there's a 10-minute timer. Make sure you move. You will be kicked.
They will give you no warning.
You will get a warning every 5
mean,
minutes, 7 minutes, and 9 minutes without moving. If
I'll give you a little thing that says
you will just be kicked out of the instance.
Long explanation. AFK kicked. It has happened. I've seen it happen in real time.
I've witnessed it happen multiple times.
I've seen a duelist get AFK kicked.
That was funny.
Oh.
I'm sorry. That's tragic, but that's so funny.
I've witnessed this.
Oh,
I
slimes
haven't
are ready.
witnessed it
Okay.
Slime's ready.
Slime's ready. All right, countdown is going out. Tanks, make sure your stance is on. When these golems wake up, you will grab aggro of them with Provoke and take them to your rooms. Remember, there is a trap in white, the middle hallway, and somewhere up north.
Thank you. Opening bracket, closing brackets for the countdown.
Once these doors open, we're all gonna pile up into the blue room and kill the blue golem. You don't need to use lost actions. You don't need to worry about anything else. Just kill the golems. Hallway has been found. White room has been found. There's an explosive trap up north. Get the blue golem on the blue pad and start killing that. It's going to be a
Explosion in
tank
red.
buster on the blue. There's that blue tank buster. Healers, be sure to Asuna that.
North trap has been cleared.
All right, we're going over to the white room. Let that change color to white. Ooh, all right, we're going up to the green room. All right, we're going to let that blue golem change to white. Otherwise, we're just working on the green golem. All right, we're letting the blue golem change to white. We're letting it change to white. All right, we are now hitting on the white golem. When you see that compaction cast, use your burst. It'll start compaction about 35%. And burst, burst, burst. Start killing. All right, let's clear out the hallway. Clear out the hallway. Golems. And we're going to get the red golem to about 20%. Once you have it down to 20%, go ahead and slow your DPS, and we're just going to be building gauge on the hallways until we see a rupture call from the slime side.
Careful of dots, by the way.
Oh, there it is. Rupture, rupture. Hazel is going to get it onto the pad, and we're going to kill it on the pad. Ruin golems are going to start spawning rapidly. Please bring them to the middle of the hallway, being mindful of the explosive trap down south. This is your last chance to build any gauge if you want to be in Phoenix Summoners. I would suggest you try to get there now. Excellent. You take the teleport pad here up on the north. Once you take the teleporter pad, there are going to be 2 chests on the bottom of the staircase. All loot in DRS is personal. I cannot grab it for you. Once you've grabbed your chest, once you have made it up to the secret arena, you can jump up the voice channel and join us for main explanations.
Slime side, somebody get AFK kicked from golems?
Did they?
What?
Nice. 1 tap. Good job. Who else is dead? Anyone else dead? Anyone?
Anyone?
Think we're
Hello?
good?
Just
Going once?
Alright. So, party A is all good. Party B, is everyone alive? Alright, good. I think that's all the dead bodies. Everyone jump on the pad. Yeah, that was hilarious. If anyone had a screenshot of that...
What?
Nothing bad happened on slime side.
The fucking
Absolutely
4 red
nothing.
slime stuff we're about to kill.
No, no.
No.
Nothing bad happens on slime side. What do you mean, Blackheart? Nothing happened at all.
Alright, if you want to call Trinity Seeker, roll random,
Yeah, random.
and lowest roll wins.
What? Wow!
Kill me.
Wow!
Oh,
no, it's happening again. Oh,
Theoth.
Why
Yeah.
pick you, Lois?
Can you all
Lower.
save them for the dual rolls next time?
Alright, Theoth, you're calling Seeker? Unless
No,
you don't want
just-
to, in which
just
case
chest.
it'll go to Lorien.
Because
Or actually, no, it'll go to Own if you don't want to do it.
I think
okay.
Owen is on like past their roll to Lori.
Own, do you want to do it?
I
Or
can
do you want
it.
Lorien to do it? Oh, you can do it, Theoth? Okay.
Yeah, sure. Alright, hello everyone. Welcome to Trinity Seeker, the first boss in DRS. But before I tell you that, I need to tell you about lost actions. There we go. Thank you. So yeah, you guys have lost actions that you guys have been told to bring because they are actually important. They're needed for you to survive and output good damage in this content. We'll start with DPS. DPS, you have Mez, I believe you have lots of fun of power. So first, you have lots of fun of power and Banner of Honor Sacrifice. You should use it every 2 minutes alongside your burst. You may have noticed that Lost Honor Sacrifice has a 9-second cooldown. Ignore that. It has a 2-minute cooldown. Use it with your 2 minutes. Yeah. I believe that applies to melees and fixed range. Casters, you should have lost fun of magic, and also maybe a chain spell. Those you should also use with your 2-minute burst. First one, you should have lost dervish. That should be used every 2 minutes. It gives you, I believe, haste and a damage buff, which is really good. That is 1 minute, so you have 2 first range. You can talk who goes first, who goes second, alternate every minute. Right. Casters, you have a funny action called Cure 4. Actually, healers, can you do like a generic LE heal right now? Yeah, we don't actually have a healer in my party right now, so I cannot see what healing it does, but it should be pretty low. And now casters, please do a Cure 4. Look at how much healing that is doing. So yeah, casters, you are actually the main healers of this content. Please use Cure 4. It also does a bravery, a 60-second bravery damage up buff. So yeah, you see anyone low, use Cure 4s. You see anyone doesn't have bravery, use Cure 4. Or press Cure 4. Actually, don't do that. Please DPS if you have nothing to Cure 4 on. Right, Renders. You should have lost ranked armor. That is a 30-second debuff on the boss. Please alter it every 30 seconds. Yeah. Okay, so tanks, you should also have lost fun power and on sacrifice, and the other stuff we can talk about when we get to Trinity rounds. So yeah, tier the up, press your damage actions every 2 minutes, press your buffs every minute, and press Cure 4 whenever someone's on low. So yeah, now that we are done with actions, we can actually go to Trinity Seeker. Can someone please do the Seeker guide for me?
Are you there?
It's in there. It's in there.
Yeah. So Trinity Seeker. Right, Trinity Seeker. First boss of the instance. First of all, Trinity Seeker will open with 4 Mercy. This is like the version you saw in normal. There are 4 sword slashes. It stores 4 flashing swords, and then it does the 4 half-rune cleaves. But this time there are absolutely no indicators, so you have to actually remember them. I would call the safe spots to dodge. So you might hear something like north, south. That means you should be on the north of the boss for 2 hits, and then south of the boss for the last 2 hits. You may also hear something like east, west, east. That means you should be on the east of the boss for the first sword hit, then go west for the next 2 sword hits, and then east for the last sword hit. If you later in the fight, you may see an off-center 4 Mercy, in which case I will say something like in out. That means you should be towards the inner side of the arena for the first sword hit, and then go out, and then in, and then out. Let's hope we don't see that though. Right, following 4 Mercy, we will have Season of Mercy. You dodge the crisscross lines that you see on the floor, and then you look away from the eye, from the glowing orb. I will tell you where the orb is, and then you dodge another set of crisscross lines, and then you dodge the expanding flower. Go away from the expanding flower. And right. After that, we should be getting we should be getting clones. there will be clones that will be spawning on the outside arena. They will be doing ifrit dashes. You just rotate up, and then there will be glowing swords. And then there will be you need to either hide behind the barrier, or you need to get knocked back to a barrier. I will tell you what to do. After that, we should be getting and okay, I don't quite remember everything. Oh right, Iron Splitters. Splitters. The boss will be. The boss will go to either the yellow sand right here, or the big blue stone right here. You need to be on the other color ring. So I will tell you either to stand on big blue stone, that is the stone right here, or the yellow sand, which is right here. And do I actually kinda forgot? Oh, do I have anything else to explain, or is that like it?
That's
No, that's it.
Yeah, that is about it. Everything else I can call. I can just call on the spot. So if you're ready, please go to this C marker right here. If you don't, please ask questions now. You don't need to go to C if you're unsure about something.
Tank stances.
Yes,
if your name
tank
is not
stances
or
on.
Blackheart, turn it off.
If you have tank stances on, please turn it off. Only the main tank, which is Lord Blackheart, thanks Blackheart, should have the tank stance on. And 1 second while I get the set ready for. Okay, let me just check. Looks like we have everyone over the purple line. Right, usually if you have no questions, you can stand in front of the purple line. If you have any questions, please stand behind the purple line. But looks like we are all good to go. So, Blackheart, if you're ready, let's do a 30-second countdown. Please make sure you have your food check, tank stance check once again, pots ready, lost actions ready, all that stuff. And we are down to 10 seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh, go. Trinity Seeker, welcome to Trinity Seeker. It opens with a wait wide. It is. There we go. Kill 4, please press kill 4 now. And after every waypoint. A clone should be jumping down, high clone, and now it should be jumping back up. High clone, and now for our 4 mercy. West for 2, east for 2. West, west, east, east. Starting on the west for the first 2, moving to east for the last 2. West. Second hit, move over to east. And now, look away from 1 and head to 4. Look away from 1 and head to 4. And now be on the boss's hitbox. Be on the boss's hitbox. Front or back of the boss is also safe. Be on the boss's hitbox. Next up, we should be getting. Oh. Right, please stay away from the tank, and now everyone stay away from the main tank. Only the main tank should be up front. My bad, I didn't call the tank buster. That's all good. You should be getting chained now. Get up close, get tight, punch up, and now break your chains and get knocked back into the barrel. Get knocked back into the barrel. Get knocked back into the barrel. Right. And now everyone stay stack middle. We should be getting some effort dashes right now. We are starting on B, moving counterclockwise and get knocked back to a barrier at 1. Get knocked back to a barrier at 1. Return to the boss and do your 2 minutes. If you die, calmly walk out. Oh, stack up. Well, that's fine, we are all one-shot anyways. And now, boss will do some easily dodgeable baited lines. Just stack up and then dodge the orange lines. Stack up tight. And dodge the line followed by an iron splitter. Be on yellow sand, be on yellow sand, be on yellow sand. Yellow sand, boost on, not bad, not good. Push in the corners of the boss, go in the corners of the boss, go in the corners of the boss. Max Splitter is safe but scary. Into corners of the boss, please. We're now going to get another set of effort dashes, followed by a 4 focus. Starting by 3, moving clockwise. And we are, after this, we are going north, north, south, south. Start on the north for 2 hits, then move over to south. Starting on north, 1 hit. 2 hit, crossover to south. Look away from 2, look away from 2, and head to 1. Look away from 2, head to 1. Look away from 2, head to 1. Head to 1 now. Head to 1 now. Stack up and then break your chains. Plus about 23%. We should be seeing another. We should be seeing another Full Mercy. Tank Buster. Stay away from tank. Alright, here comes the Full Mercy plus Iron Splitters. West for 2, east for 2, west, west, east, east, starting on west. And we'll be going Big Boost Zone, stay on Big Boost Zone, west. Big Boost Zone on west. 1 hit. 2 hit, crossover, and on yellow sand. Stay on yellow sand. 1 more Iron Splitter, followed by Seasons of Mercy. Big Boost Zone, be on Big Boost Zone. Seasons of Mercy up next. Looking away from 2, look away from 2, look away from 2, and head to 2. And head to 2 now, dodge the line first. Then go away from 12. And kill the boss, please. Wait wide. Down to about 1%. Just kill the boss. Alright, good job. Please now advise the people
Traps,
who died.
traps.
Please do not go ahead. Our duelist is now percepting the traps. Also, please do not take the glowing pad up front. That is only for the duelist. Also, do not go into the arena up next. We do not go into there until the duelist has jumped. Back to you, Blackheart.
Ooh,
And
thank
take
you,
the
Theoth.
chest, please. That's
Yeah,
right
there is
now.
there is a plate chest. Make sure you don't miss that. It's got your foot gear on it, foot gear augment. And then Opal's party for duelists, just whatever you guys need to do for Opal's buffs. They will coordinate with you. That's okay. It's a 15% chance for a rise to work. So without a pure, it would be 0%, which is why the pures are so important. Alright, one more body to get up. There we go. Good job. Alright, we got all the dead bodies up. Let's go ahead and get into do not go into the arena. Just wait outside. Alrighty, and then we'll wait for the... Alright, no, wait. We're not going in. We're not going in. If you want to call this fight, go ahead and roll random. Lowest roll wins.
Damn.
Oh, can you roll for me, Blackheart?
Yes, I can. Right now, Chiran's in the lead.
Sideways.
I'm rolling for Chow. Chiran's still in the lead.
Aw.
Then followed
No.
by Chill. Followed by Dakota. No, Seal.
Alright, Chiran, you want to call this or you want Chow to do it? Your call.
I'll do it.
Alright. You got it.
Oh. Alright. We cannot actually do a countdown because Opal is currently dueling, so... Blackheart, I guess... Okay, never mind. So we're going to start off with a couple of AoEs on the ground. These are DPS popping rocks. Please do not stand in them. Please make sure you are using your lost actions too. They do a lot of damage and allow us to skip a lot of mechanics. Alright. Boss is dashing north. Don't get crispy like I did. Boss is dashing
Oh, this
south.
is weird.
Yep.
And get out of the AoE. Do not get crispy. Alright, we're going to drag the boss back to middle. Unless you are Blackheart, please do not have your tank stance on. Alright, we're going to be seeing some markers and some line AoEs. Avoid the line AoEs, and if you get a marker, you're going to go out and stand under any lion. Markers are out now. Please stand under any lion on the edge of the arena. Alright, next up we are going to be getting a half-room cleave. You are going to step into it after it goes off. Alright. Get knocked back into any safe spot.
You mean
If
the
know
safe
tech,
spot?
If you know this tech, do it.
I'll miss it.
Alright, we are going to have the boss spinning around. Do not be in front of it. The second area to get cleaved will be safe for caster uptime. Not one is safe for caster uptime. Alright, be mindful of your gauge. And the lions will be resurrecting soon. Just AoE them down, make sure our tank does not die.
We can probably just kill.
Probably could, yeah.
Yeah.
But, yeah, we'll be fine. Alright, that was
Nice.
Dahu.
Thank you, Chiran. And GG. Everyone put GG in the chat for Duelist. Opal won, which means we'll be getting a hand plate from them if we clear Queen's card. That's the only time you can actually get a hand plate is if the Duelist is successful.
Wait, did I pull out a poison?
Blow up the. Did you step on the landmine?
Landmine was pretty cool.
First dual clear of fault.
Up to day.
Nice. We're making good time. It hasn't even been an hour since we instanced in, and we should be out of here hopefully by a little past 11. Alrighty, let's find out who the caller is first. So if you want to call this fight, roll random. Dear God, it's gonna be me.
Oh my god, Ilya.
When you see it,
Holy shit.
You see it?
What?
No, it's Will.
What?
No way. No way.
Alright,
Let's
where's
go.
Oh
the...
my god, it's Chalky.
Oh, okay, thank
Hang
you,
it,
Choccy, for saving me.
okay, I did that as a joke. I'm kidding.
No take backsies. No take backsies.
Look,
I-
Choccy,
Good job, Chucky. Congrats on the 17.
Thank you,
God,
Chalky. Thank
I'm
you.
gonna kill you all. Let
I
me
guess I'm
put the
turning
excellence
17
real
by the way,
quick.
Coffee. I can't believe you're 17
Wait.
years old.
Is Cocky's age or the roll higher?
Oh my-
Hey, I'm 20. What the fuck?
Age.
Yeah, Chalky did just turn 20. Next year, she's gonna drink to forget all of us and drown her
Exactly.
sorrows.
That's exactly what I said. Okay. So anyway, this is Queen's Guard. As you can see, let me get the guide. I forget what the fucking command is.
Guide QG.
Kichi. Okay, yes, Pocket Explainer. Great. So, can we get... Did we get Reflex sorted out?
Do you want
I
to do them
didn't
now or
see.
later?
Let me grab... Let's have Reflex up now. There we go. There's Reflex. Alright, let's go ahead and get, ideally healers, but just someone on each of these markers here. These markers will correspond to the orbs that you will reflect during the third phase of this fight. Okay, so our reflects are Katra, Miko, Rascal, Dr. Bunga, Ellie Clash, and Nifty Bunshire. As I said, these will correspond to which marker, well, not which marker, which orb that you reflect. Oh, yeah, it does correspond to which marker. So, for example, if you are on the 2 marker, you will reflect both of the orbs that surround the 2 marker. These markers will have 2 orbs near them. You'll be responsible for the 2 orbs near them. There. In addition, this is the Steel Sting and Spellforge fight. As the healer, you will need to use Steel Sting and Spellforge. I keep getting scared that I'm going to say those wrong because I said Spellsping one time. Basically, shortly after these guys jump away, they will tether together, and they will become immune to one damage type, either magical or physical. And everyone will need to be dealing the opposite type of damage. So, as the healer, it will be your job to make sure that everyone in your party is dealing either physical or magic damage. So for example, the tether will go out. I will say something like, everyone click off yellow and apply purple. That means if you have the yellow buff, you need to click it off. And healers will be applying the purple buff to everyone. Okay? So I've gone over Spellforge and Steel Sting. There is a chart in DRS Learning that tells you which jobs need Spellforge, which jobs need Steel Sting, and then the hybrid jobs which need both. The hybrids will need to get that buff no matter what. If you need to think of a priority system for who gets what buff when, the main tank and the duelist get first priority. Main tanks, I should say, because we have one tank on each boss. Main tanks and duelists get first priority, then hybrids and whoever else. Alright. So, I'm trying to go through mechanics in my head. We will have bombs. So you know how in normal mode, there's the whole mechanic where the warrior will spawn bombs, and then you need to stand by the big bomb and get knocked up into the air. This mechanic returns, but in kind of a weird way, because either you or the bombs or both will get tethered, which will be it'll be a reversal of gravity, which will make you do the opposite thing. So an easy way to think about it is that if you do not have if nothing is tethered, you go to the big bomb. If both you and the bomb are tethered, you go to a big bomb. If just you or just the bombs are tethered, you go to small bombs. You can use double or nothing, kind of mnemonic to tell that. Alternatively, I will be calling out who goes to what bomb. At the same time, this will have a Sword Omen or Shield Omen coming from the Knight. Shield Omen will mean that you need to get knocked back into the bomb. You'll need to be standing not at the bomb. You'll be standing probably roughly here. You see there's a ring, and you can probably stand roughly on that ring and get knocked into the bomb of your choice, but you will need to be not in line of the Knight and not opposite of the Knight, because you will get hit. Meanwhile, if it's Sword Omen, you will just easily take a bomb at the edge of the arena. And once again, I will be calling out whether you need to go to big or small. Let's see. Next mechanic will be Wind and Lightning. There will be Wind and Lightning puddles, and you will get tethered. It's pretty easy. If you get tethered, you will go to the green swirly wind. If you do not get tethered, you will go to the purple lightning puddle. This will then be followed up by another sword or shield omen, where just go where I tell you to go. I might say shield omen, get inside of the knight's hitbox, and be on the north. I might say be on the north side of the knight's hitbox, inside the hitbox. Or I might say get away from the knight and go south, something like that. After that, just kill the knight and the warrior, and then we will go into the soldier and gunner phase. So, the first major mechanic of soldier and gunner is to show your hole. If you did Mustadio, if you did Orban Monastery, which you have to have done those to unlock Bosja, so yes, you have done Mustadio, and I hope you remember how to show your hole to the bosses. You'll get a ring around you, and the hole in that ring is what you need to point towards where the damage is coming from. You will be going to the part of the arena that I say, so I'll say, everyone go to 3, point your hole towards the gunner, then point your hole towards a turret at the edge of the arena. These turrets will, like I said, they'll be on the edge of the arena. You need to stand in line with the turret. They do overlap, and if you are not in line enough, you will get hit by multiple and you will die. So just show your hole to the gunner in the middle, and then to a turret on the edge of the arena. Other stuff can be called out. There is Fiery and Icy Portent, which will be either, stop moving entirely, or do not stop moving. In the final phase, this is where those reflect markers came into play. If you check DRS Learning again, there will be... where is it? There it is. You can see, depending on which marker you were at, which 2 orbs you're responsible for, if that works better for you rather than thinking about it in terms of the marker. Let's see. Yes, no double penetration. I'm never going to say that ever again. Let's see. Let me go ahead and get an off tank for this. So Blackheart's our main tank. Who wants to be our off tank? William will be our off tank. Go ahead and negotiate who is getting mids, who is getting walls. I think, is there anything else I need to explain for this boss? I think. Is that it? Opalt, are you...
Stance on the start?
Yes. So at the very start, when all 4 bosses are targetable, all tanks will be turning on their tank stance, and you'll be fighting for aggro, keeping reprisal running the whole time. However, as soon as they jump away, all tanks will turn off their tank stance. If your name is not Lord Blackheart or William Drake, you will be turning your tank stance off after these 4 bosses jump away. If you do not do that, there's a chance that they will tether, and we will all die. Okay. Let's see. In the final phase, in addition to... They do not aggro to proximity. You can go as close to them as you want, just don't target them. Anyway, in the final phase, there will be... there are 3 parts. There are orbs that need to be reflected, which I have already covered. there will be aura spheres, which there will be one north, one south whenever this phase starts. I will say slimes north, golems south, tanks pick up aura spheres. This is when all tanks will turn on their tank stance, you will fight for aggro on aura spheres, and if you get a marker above your head at any point during this third phase, you will need to hit your invuln. If you don't, you are very, 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 very dead. And then you have the 4 Queen's Guards, which will jump down. They have shields around them. We need to kill them. However, they will be casting Coat of Arms, so that they will have 2 shielded parts. If you attack the shielded part, you will get reflected. You will get a ruined stack, and you don't want those. Okay. I think that is actually it. I think. I'm not gonna hold my breath, but I think that is it. If you're ready, you can stand on the C marker. Alright. Theoth, you good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, 1 second. I forgot to put.
Just waiting on.
Excellence. There we go.
Just waiting for Lorianne. Oh, I was the battery for this fight.
Wait. Oh no.
Oh.
Well, looks like one of you is holding.
Yeah.
Hello. I do have a
wait.
question. Hi. My party is the short stack, and we don't have Spellforge. I do have Steel Sting, but we don't have Spellforge.
Okay, yeah. In the case of the short stack,
Start them off with Spellforge.
Yes, we can say whichever one. I forget which one you said you don't have, but everyone in the short stack, everyone in the short stack party, stand around here.
If you're in the short stacks party, go to 4.
Oh yes, go to 4. If you're in the short stack party.
We should be fine. We have for TA and only for Fluidness only like.
Yeah.
There was a misunderstanding on who would face back for Kushi.
Yeah. You weren't any of the assigned batteries, so we should be fine. Okay, so we should be good to get started. Make sure you eat food. And yeah, we can. And go ahead and start a countdown whenever, I think. Oh, actually, there's some people. There's Own.
While we're waiting for OnlyFans, you can look at the Queen's Soldier and the Queen's Gunner. They have little cat faces.
Wait, do they? Oh my god,
Yeah.
they do.
Yes. Don't hit them though. That would be terrible.
Alright, looks like Own is past the purple line. Everyone is past the purple line. It looks like everyone is ready, and we can go ahead and start a 30-second countdown.
Okay.
I trust that you did do mids and walls. Apply your, pre-pull Steel Sting Spellforge if you want to. And everyone, get ready. At the start, we'll just be AoEing these down as fast as we can. Then when they jump away, as a reminder, after they jump away, all tanks that are not our 2 main tanks turn stance off. And get ready. Alright, we're going to be starting off with an easy raid wide. Your 4s, don't let your party die. Alright, bosses are jumping away. Non-main tanks, turn your stance off. Take warrior to wall, knight to mid. Alright, everyone click off purple, apply yellow. Click off purple and apply yellow. Alright, bombs. Alright, if you're tethered, go to big. Non-tethers, go to small. If Sword Omen, take a bomb on the edge of the arena. If you fall first, go to a place that just exploded. Let's get a little more love on the Queen's Knight. Alright, Warrior is boosting, dispel the Warrior, and mitigate. Oh god, okay, Duelist has aggro, mid-tank provoke, thank you. Alright, next we're going to have Wind and Lightning Puddles. If you are tethered, go to Wind. If you are not tethered, go to Lightning. Tethers to Wind, non-tethers to Lightning. And we will be getting away from the knight. Away from the knight, go towards 1. Away from the knight, go towards 1. Alright. All damage on warrior, all damage on warrior. And mitigates, dispel. And kill bosses. Alright, get soldier to wall, gunner to mid. Alright, balls of fire, something. There's something in the water, it's turning the frogs hot. I mean gay, I mean on fire. Yeah, what did I say? Anyway, we're going to 4. Everyone head to 4. Everyone head to 4 and point your open hole to the gunner in the middle. Point your hole towards the gunner in the middle. And then towards a turret on the edge of the arena. Good job. Alright, we're having a tank buster. Followed up by a raid wide. Force heal your party. Alright. Okay, now we have gun turrets. Tanks, you're going to be picking up gun turrets. Everyone is going to be attacking the gun turrets. This is the part I forgot to explain, and I'm sorry. Everyone attack gun turrets. Invuln sniper shot if you need to. Everyone on the gunner. Everyone on the gunner. Cure Force heal up your party. Get them even. Kill bosses. Alright, all tanks turn on your stance. Slimes north, golems south. Fight for aggro on aura spheres. If you have the marker, use your invuln. Reflectors to your spots as well. Sorry, forgot to say that. And everyone attack wards. Coat of arms are coming out. Respect it. Don't get reflected. Other set of coat of arms. Don't get reflected. And just kill. Don't worry. Alright, thank you very much.
Thank you, Chalky. We have a really solid group, by the way, tonight. Alright, let's thank Opal for the handy. And let's get our dead people up.
not to be the guy, but I did accidentally bring Lost Re-Raises instead of Lost Resurrects. So if anyone needs a re-raise, let me know and I'll give you one.
Hey, there you go. And it's okay. Stuff happens.
Yeah.
At least you're not like the person that brought Lost Sacrifice instead of Lost Dervish.
No.
Rip.
They're both
Lost
blue.
Lost Sacrifice is awesome though.
Wait, at least you didn't bring lodestones when you're supposed to bring light curtains. That was fun.
I didn't bring light curtains. I was thinking so much of utility of what I can provide for everyone else. I forgot to bring light curtains.
I am so
have no
sorry.
idea.
I forgot to bring Lost Stone Skin. I'm so sorry,
My
guys.
brain is
What
back
the
on
fuck?
the menu.
Oh my god.
Alright, perfect.
There we go.
Alright, let's make our way down to Phantom. Once we get down there, we'll roll.
Can't believe I got a 17.
That's what you get for rolling.
Collar tax.
You
Is,
roll.
aren't you, isn't it lowest win? So if it's 17, you are calling the next one too.
Wait, what the fuck? No.
Alright, roll random and shout chat. Oh, wow, Jesus Christ, 945. Alright,
Can you just roll for me as well, Blackheart?
Nine?
William Drake with the 9.
No, William. No,
Nine.
no.
My
God.
No.
342 chat.
9.
William is winning, unless William doesn't want to do it, in which case, Seal would be the next one.
Unless OnlyFans can roll a 1 again. Surely he can roll a 1 again.
W.
Wait, did
Alright.
Lorian roll? Lorian hasn't rolled.
William did roll. They got They got a 9.
Are you
No,
not
that's
close
William.
enough? Is William like... William's on the other side of the arena. You must not have been close enough to see it.
No,
Oh.
no, I'm saying Lorian.
Oh, Lorian.
Yeah.
Lorian, you're rolling?
Yellow strong.
You haven't heard Lorian's voice in a while.
Hi, you can hear it now.
Alright, well, if no one wants it, Will, you're calling. Unless you don't want to, in which case Seal will.
William?
William?
Oh, everyone out.
Oh,
Everyone
we're
out. Oh,
Get out. Get out of the arena, get out of the arena, get out of the arena.
Really? Oh, okay.
Everyone out of the arena. Out.
Oops.
At least say you're gonna pull.
I think it's muted. You've got to unmute.
Yeah, Will, you're muted, by the way.
Right, fuck.
Oh.
I
So
was
who's
muted the
calling?
entire I was
Who's
muted the
calling?
entire time. Yes, I'm calling. I said
Let's
okay, let's
go.
pull, and then but I realized, oh wait, key pull, Blackheart. Yeah, thank you.
Oh my god.
Okay,
Beautiful.
that was intentional. Okay, all right, let's raid wide first.
Wow, you said that. That's a band for offense.
All right. First
Oh,
up,
sorry,
we are
sorry.
going
Makes
to D. Turn off your stance,
Makes
please.
sense.
Yeah, it's off, it's off.
If your name is not working,
Follow the ring. Follow the donut. Do not run it. Do not outface the donut. Just slowly follow the donut. Do not go past number 4. Just stay at the dots. Stop here. And then go to 3 now. Stay on 3, stay on 3. Bit more damage, please. Alright, we're gonna stay on 3. We're gonna stay on 3 and 2. Alright, go to 4, go to 4. Build your gauge, meow meow gauge. Stay on 3. After 3 flashes, we are going to... I mean, stay on 4, stay on 4, stay on 4!
Jeez.
Going to 3 now. Sorry, that was a miscall there.
Do not go ahead. There are traps. Do not go ahead. And we also have Nero. We need to get up.
Deception, let's go.
Alright, perception is for the weak.
Who's the percept? Is that me? Oh, it's me. Okay, hold on.
YOLO.
Oh,
Oh, well.
No fucking way, let's go.
Do not go ahead. Do not go ahead. Do not go ahead. Do not go ahead.
Stay in the middle.
yeah.
Once you go past the stairs, do not go ahead, because if you set off those specific traps, the run is bricked.
Oh, yeah. Oh, the small one, right?
Yeah. Alright, here we go. Okay, mindfully make your way around these traps.
Yeah, don't step in that one.
We need the pink traps. Oh, Jesus, 2%.
2%. Oh my god.
0%.
2%?
Alright, this is bullet raid, because I'm actually like starting to hit a wall now, like my eyes are closing, so we're just going straight through. Let's wait until everyone's here, then we'll roll. If you need shell, be behind the purple line. I'm going to be giving shell to everybody.
Alright.
Once you have shell, if you need it, go in front. I think we're just waiting to get Nero core up, and then we're going to be rolling for color. Not yet, though. Alright, everyone's here, it looks like. Okay, if you want to call, roll random. 167.
What the fuck are my rolls? Why are they so high?
Why are they so high?
Stoic's winning this one unless someone can beat 167.
Saving those rolls for duels. Come on.
Oh, I gotta roll for Chow. Alright, Chow, I'm rolling for you. Chow, you've won 92.
I'm not sure you want me to call TA.
Okay,
Now, you
so
have to
Stoic.
roll. If you're not gonna roll, don't bother asking.
I didn't
All
ask though. I didn't ask for this one.
Alright, Stoic, you're on.
All right, like Blackheart said, he's falling asleep. Got to speed things up a little bit. So, anyway, welcome to Trinity Avowed. This is kind of the wall fight for a bunch of new players. Mostly because if you fuck up its mechanics, you don't get a twice come ruin stack, you just die. So, I'm going to do my best to try and explain things to you. First things first, every time we see a mechanic the first time around, all you care about is neutralizing your temperature. That means if your temperature is 1 hot, you need to get hit by the thing that is 1 cold. If you're 2 cold, you need to get hit by the thing that is 2 hot. It's that simple. The second time we see each of the mechanics, if we see them, they're going to come with a brand. Brands throw a little wrench into the works, which means you need to take them into account. For example, if you have 1 hot, normally you would only need to get hit by 1 cold to go to neutral. But if you have a 1 hot brand as well, what's going to happen is you get hit by the 1 cold, you go to neutral, your brand resolves, you go to 1 hot again, uh-oh, you're 2 hot, you die. So you need to take it into account. So the first time we see a mechanic, neutralize your temperature. The second time, you need to get the opposite of your brand. So in that previous example, you are 1 hot, you have a 1 hot brand. If you get hit by a 2 cold mechanic, you'll go to -1 or 1 cold. The brand will resolve, you're now a neutral. Congratulations, you're alive. As far as the mechanics itself, it's much like normal mode. You see staff, bow, and sword phase. However, it is random. Ben Shapiro. I don't know who that is. Anyways, like I said, mechanics are random. I have no idea what it's going to do from the start. It could be staff, bow, sword. It could be sword, bow, staff. It could be bow, staff, sword. I don't know. We will only know as soon as we pull the boss. As far as waymarks, we're going to get them out of the sky. As funny as the Aurora Borealis is, it is not particularly useful to call with.
At this time of year, at this time of day.
In the Vault of the Singing Crystal? In Deliberate Merchandise Savage?
Yes.
May I see it?
No.
Anyway, as far as what these waymarks are going to be helping with, as The major one we need to look at is the 1, 2, 3, 4 waymarks over there by Trinity Avowed. That is for sword phase. We're going to be posting some guides in DRS Learning 1 if they're not already there. They are there. I want you to direct your attention to the second to last image. It's a GIF. This is the best explainer I can give you on how swords resolves. The boss will be untargetable during the phase. 4 clones will appear, and they'll each raise their sword. Each of them will have a different temperature, and they'll be each cleaving in a different direction. How they cleave is that it will leave one of those 4 squares, either 1, 2, 3, or 4, safe. And the tiles cardinal of those squares will also adjust your temperature in one way. So, for example, if 4 is the safe spot, you can either stand on 1, 3, C, or D to adjust your temperature in one way, and that'll help you get what you need. If you try to get hit by 2 swords, you'll take a magic vulnerability and you'll just instantly die. If you try to go over the top of a temperature, if you get 3 hot, for instance, even if your brand would technically resolve, you will instantly die. Just keep it in mind that when we are resolving mechanics, you want to be a cardinal tile of the safe square I call. You don't have to worry about figuring out which one it is. I'll call it for you. And be a cardinal tile to adjust your temperature. You get 2 swings, so you don't have to worry about getting it right on the first try. You can just stand in the safe square that I call, see how the clones are cleaving, try to figure it out on your own, and then do it on the second one. Other various mechanics we're going to see in this fight are force marches. So at various points during staff phase and bow phase, we will get a force march. For example, if I have a force march right, I'm standing here near the C tile. Force march will go off, my body will turn to the right, and I'll march 2 squares. If you hit sprint, you'll go much faster. If you hit an impetus effect, you will most likely go into the wall and die, so don't do that.
Good heavens.
Good heavens, you're haste geared. As far as the mechanics are resolving, again, you're very likely going to just instantly die if you mess up a mechanic. Twice come ruin deaths are actually pretty rare in Trinity Avowed. They can happen, don't get me wrong, but they're pretty rare compared to temperature deaths. And it's very important, healers, that if you're resing people during mechanics, do not res them when the temperatures are out. Because there's a lot of time where, for example, the staff phase, there's no safe spot. So if you res people into meteors, they will just instantly die because they can't resolve their temperature. The other major mechanics that are returning are from bow phase. The ladder game for normal mode, it's not going to show you the paths like it does in normal mode, but you can just trace it down with your fingers, stop what you're doing, figure out what you need to do. The second time we see bow phase, they'll have a force march with it, as well as the brand. It's probably the hardest wall of this fight, but I believe in you all. But pretty much live by the mantra, neutralize your temperature, get the opposite your brand, and we are pretty much good to go. If you have questions, stand behind the purple line, but if you're ready, you can get up to the C tile. Don't go too far beyond it, because if you do, you'll pull Trinity Avowed. Oh, I nearly forgot. Tanks. If you've been applying Shell, there should be a tank in your party that should now have Lost Aether Shield equipped. Lost Aether Shield is a gigantic party-wide mitt. It applies 30% damage resistance to your whole party. You're going to be using that during the raid wides, the Glory of Baja. It is a giant bleed wide. It hurts a lot. Don't get hit, and you're going to die if you don't mid it. Cure 4 casters. Again, we've been stressing, use Cure 4. Help out your party. It's now exceptionally important because that stuff hurts. 2 pass, it is don't worry. I have 8 fort. I'm good to go.
Yeah, don't need it.
Yep. Again, if you're on the C tile, we're good to go. Looking for a little bit of movement from Sil and Dakota. Looking good. Honeycrisp. Yep, you're moving. Alright, Lord Blackheart. Countdown on the board. Again, use your food, use your pots, lost actions. We can get through this. Now, in a stunning design of Square Enix innovation, this fight does not in fact have auto raid wide. It is auto tank buster, so tanks. When the fight starts, go ahead and join Lord Blackheart up at the front. Ooh, early pull, but go.
I did not know that was full range. I apologize.
Nice LB.
Nice LB3.
Nice LB. There's that tank buster.
Not that we need it right now, but
Glory of Baja, Aether Shield, Addle, Repridal. Now we'll go into Show and Tell. Cure Forecasters, help out your party. Cut front, get in front of the boss. Get on that two-way mark. In front of the boss. Casters can pre-position on the C-way mark. Mercy behind the boss. Our order tonight is Staff, Sword, Bow. You're going to see a flash of light. Melees get out and away at the flash of light. What flash of light? That flash of light. Alright, go ahead and regroup underneath the boss. You're getting a temperature. Please affiliate yourself with your temperature now. Figure out what you need to get hit by to go neutral. Figure out what temperature you need to get neutral. You have a force march. You're going to force march yourself 2 squares in the direction of force march is facing. You can do it from the middle. Figure out what meteor you need and force march into the meteor you need. Force marches are going off soon. Excellent. Tanks, Aether Shields, Addles, Reprisals, Feints, Dismantle if you have it. Your Forecasters, help out your party. That bleed hurts. Please get in front of the boss. In front of the boss on the nut one is safe. Otherwise, use your burst now. The boss is going untargetable in about 20 seconds. You're getting a temperature now. I will call the safe spot. You need to be a cardinal tile of the safe square I call to adjust your temperature. Our first safe spot is 4. If you're not sure where to stand, you can stand on 4. Look how the clones swing. Otherwise, stand a cardinal tile of 4 to adjust your temperature. Our next safe square is 3. If you need to adjust your temperature, this is your chance to do it. Be on a cardinal tile of 3. Intercardinal is death. Boss is back. Damage on the boss. Tanks, get ready. Aether Shields, Addles, Reprisals, Feints, Dismantle if you have it. Cure Forecasters, help out with that bleed. Boss will recenter herself. Go ahead and get behind the boss. Behind the boss, towards that C-way mark. After this AoE goes off, tanks, you can join the main tank up front for another buster. You're getting a quick march. Figure out where you're marching to. We're either going to march ourselves to either D or B, Bravo or Delta. Marching away from the Pillar of Flame when it spawns. Marching to either Bravo or Delta. Marching to Delta. Go to Delta. March yourself to Delta now. Healers, if you see anybody going off in the wrong direction, try to rescue them if they bounce. You have a temperature. Figure out what arrow you need to get hit by to go into neutral. Arrows have spawned. They're going to take every 90-degree turn they can. Aether Shields, Addles, Reprisals, Cure Forecasters, get ready. This is Meteor 2. Get out and away at the flash of light. You're going to get a temperature, and you're going to get a brand to go with it. Remember, you need to get opposite your brand. Do the math in your head, figure out what you need. Your temperature is out now. You're getting a brand now. Look at what you have. Look at what you need to do. You're going to move yourself to the meteors when they spawn. Or just kill the boss. That works too.
Really good
Getting our jet off the ground.
DPS.
Do not move ahead. Do not move ahead. There is a secret thing we need to do.
Yes. And Stoik, since you're the one that called, did you want to do the secret thing?
I would love to do the secret thing. If you are brand new, you can come back from the Trinity Avowed arena. We're going to figure out what those pink trap do.
Oh, yeah, I never knew what that does as well.
Go ahead and get nice and close. Nice and close. You may ask yourself, well, what do the pink traps do? Well, we're going to find out as soon as more people show up.
Estrogen trap is crazy.
Again, get nice and close, and we're gonna run into the trap together when I do the countdown. All right, 3, 2, 1, go. All right, we're all gonna run. We're all small now. We all need to get to the gate at the end of the Trinity Avowed arena. One of us will get through and open up the gate for the rest of us. Look at all these small people. Look how tiny they are.
Honest, you're mad at me. You'll never be as small as me. I am superior compared to you.
The cover range.
They extended it, right? It's like
They did.
15 yalms now? Okay.
It's 30 yalms.
Yeah,
It's 30, Jesus.
Anyway, if you are mini, go ahead and rub your face up against that gate. The first one to get through will open the way for us. Just rub yourself against it. One of you will get through. And we have a winner! Congratulations, you have opened up the secret encounter of Deliver Regine Savage. Do not go ahead. There are traps ahead. Our tanks are running wild, pure, and forever free.
Be responsible, Hazel.
I am.
Are you?
Yeah, hug right.
Anyway, welcome everyone to the secret encounter of Deliver Regine Savage. This is the Stygimoloch Lord. If we don't kill him, the queen is unkillable. So we gotta beat up this nerd.
Don't say that.
Man, if we could ever unsync this one day.
Unsync it. These bosses would be dead in 30 seconds. The fuck, man.
Yeah.
Hey,
All
Chuck,
right.
do the thing.
We're running a little low on Arises. We just haven't had much luck tonight, so we'll play for our lives here. But if you want to call Minnow, roll random. Chow, do you want me to roll for you?
Nah, since you're low on around that more
William!
experience, Holland, do it
Wait,
like
wait.
William.
Unlucky 13. I'm passing.
All right, next up
All right,
is
then Owen.
Oh,
yeah. Onus next if you pass.
That's like
All right,
1 out of 10,000 chance, actually.
all right, Owen. Good luck.
I am not calling stick. Fuck that.
Come on.
Come on.
All right.
come on.
What?
No,
Come on.
no, I
Glory.
fucking suck at it. I don't want to do it. I don't want to kill people.
I love that we have a different color
you
for
can't,
every fight.
miscall Stig. It's raid wides and AoEs. Glory.
Nah, I'll be tanking one ad, and I'll be swearing. I'll be swearing a lot. I'll be saying fuck, shit, cunt, and all that stuff. I don't want to do that.
I
That's
think
the
Yeah, I want to
point.
speak Australian.
If
Almost.
Lorianne doesn't want to do it, I can do French calls.
If you
Oh,
want,
God.
I
The
can
what?
give it,
Well,
if you
we're-
want,
we're-
I can give it a try, but I've
We're
never
we're running.
Okay.
Yeah, we're running low on Arises, so let's just play safe here.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Let me turn character names back on. Give me 1 second. Okay, I need one more tank at 3. You will have the easiest job of them all. I think everybody knows what they're doing here. Does anybody want a sweeper? Blackheart? Does that mean a sweeper?
No, I'm good.
Neat. Okay. Easy enough. Dispellers and reflectors. Healers, this is where you guys come into place. Do not feel afraid to step up and do this. I'll explain what you have to do. Chances are another mechanic will kill you regardless, so you might as well try dispelling and reflecting. If you stand on D, you're going to slot in dispel. I'll tell you what to do. We do need a couple more people to do this, so healers, step up, please. You guys should have light curtains too, hopefully. So, yeah, try to. You don't have to do both. At least we need like a decent split. Okay, I'm fine with that. That's weird. You should still have more. But either way. Alright, so dispelling and reflecting. If you guys look in the center, there is a big old cow. There's a circle on the floor around that cow, and then a brighter colored lane. That is where you guys will be going during the ads phase. What's going to happen is there's going to be balls of earth and balls of fire. Balls of earth look like a meatball. Balls of fire look like a meatball covered in spaghetti sauce. And balls of earth need to be dispelled and then whacked once. So you cast a spell on it. It gets rid of the greatest buff of all time. And then you just need to hit it once with like a glare or a broil, whatever you have. For reflectors, there's going to be balls of fire around the arena and around that lane only. You are not to try to leave that lane once you get there. You need to reflect them. So you want to target the ball of fire, stand near it, and when the cast gets closer to finishing, cast reflect or use a light curtain. You don't want to use it too early because it can fall off before it happens. Hold on 1 second. Sorry about that. Dispellers and reflectors, do you guys have any questions? So just keep in mind, during ads phase, you guys will be in that inner circle where you can see the letter markers. Correct. Dispel, bop it. Alright. Now, rest of the fight. Do a little wiggle. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. So the boss you see in front of you is kind of a pushover. We don't really have to worry about it. We're going to do some damage, couple 2-tree mechanics, and then ads phase is going to start. This is where the fun stuff comes in. So everybody who is new, stand directly on the 3 marker and put the camera above your head, straight above your head. And so you see this different colored floor. This lane, if you will, goes all the way around. Healers, you're going to be in that middle section. Everybody else, DPS, come ad phase, you will come to this 3 marker and stay in this lane. The rest of the arena will become a death wall. You die if you stand in a death wall. So you're going to come here for some safety mechanics and then probably die to said mechanics. So what's going to happen 4 ads are going to spawn, and our tanks are going to be kiting them around the arena, and you will be hanging around here for a little bit and DPSing them down. Most important thing to look out for is Devastating Bolt and Fateful Words. So, what's going to happen is for Devastating Bolt... Hold on one second. Sorry. Devastating Bolt. Lightning Bolt is going to streak across this arena. You need to get into a notch. So, your camera should be looking at your bald-ass head right now. And you'll see these 2 notches. There's one in the front and one in the back. During Devastating Bolt, you can be in either one of them. It doesn't matter. So, if I tell you to get into a notch, get into a notch. There are several throughout the arena, and there will be opportunity to move around. But to start, we're going to stay here. I'll tell you when you can leave. Fateful Words is the big one. If you look into DRS learning, Stoik has posted the guide for it. You will get one of those 2 debuffs. This is if you have not moved your debuff bar and made it bigger, I highly suggest doing that right now. Your debuffs tell you which notch you need to be. So, if you get the pole debuff, which looks like the Minotaur is slurping in some spaghetti, you're going to stand in this back notch here, and you're going to get sucked in. Opposite for push. The other debuff, you stand in this notch, and you get pushed back. Don't worry about dying here. It happens all the time. People still get messed up here. It happens. So, Fateful Words, check your debuff bar. The first one happens very quickly after you get the debuff, so pay attention. Again, use this time to move your debuff bar. So, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle again. Last thing I would like to go over is how we're going to start this fight. You're just going to be using your 1, 2, 3s, your basic rotation. Don't waste any of your 2 minutes. We're going to be getting the boss down to 70%, and then he will become untargetable, and that's ad phase. You want to pop your lost actions, then Cure 4s, you can feel free to use Cure 4 during the boss phase. But ads phase, everybody pop your Fawn of Power, Banner of Honor Sacrifice, all that good stuff. This south ad that's going to be coming straight to 3 needs to absolutely blow up. We want to kill it. This way we free up a tank in case Lord Blackheart messes up and we need somebody to take over. We have that. So there will be traps around the arena during this point too. So come to 3, hang out here. Healers, you guys are safe in the middle. There are no traps, but you will need to dispel, reflect, and do words and all that kind of stuff. Devastating Bolt. Pay attention. This is probably the most annoying fight of all time. It can go south insanely quickly. But yeah. I think that is all we need to discuss. We have a lot of vets to get us through this. If you're ready, get yourself to the notch that you would need to get pushed back through when you get Fateful Words. You would get push debuff. Beautiful. Everyone up to the notch. Everyone up to the notch. To start, Lord Blackheart should be the only one with tank stance on. Ads phase, all tanks, our 4 tanks should have tank stance. Did we lose Ilya or something? Ilya's here. Okay. Everybody is ready. Remember, start off with, go ahead from countdown, Lord Blackheart. Remember, start off your 1, 2, 3s, a little simple. Use your 1 minutes, don't waste 2s. we will be blowing up the south ad. Healers, after we get down to 70%, remember to stay in the inner ring for dispelling and reflecting. Lost actions, save them for ads phase. 4, 3, 2, 1. Get up in there. Fuck my life. I decided to change my hotbar. Remember, keep an eye on your. No one away and get away from the front of the boss. Keep an eye on your eyes, arm's length, and sure cast. Use it now. Use your knockback invuln now. I fucked up my hotbar, and there's gonna be wax, 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 wax. Get away from these AOEs. Get away from the AOEs. Yeah, I should not have done this to my hotbar. We're trying something. All right, ads phase is about to start. Tanks, get in position. Get ready to use lost actions, pots, everything. Destroy this south ad. Somebody got whacked already. That sucks. I think Dakota, you keep having your tank stance on. It's like the 5th time I've seen it.
It's off right now.
Either way. All right, everyone get to 3. Everyone get to 3. Traps are out. Tanks are going to be sweeping.
Thanks.
Fateful words are about to come out. Check your debuff bar. There is your fateful words. Get into a notch. Get into a notch. Get into a notch. Do your words. Do your words. Do your words.
Well, that's illegal.
You can get into another notch. Stay in the notch. Stay in the notch. Devastating bolt is about to pop. All right, you are free to move through this lane. Get into the lanes. There's going to be puddles on your feet. Watch your feet. We are free to kill these ads for a little bit. Kill these ads. Keep the spelling and reflecting. Beautiful. Nice little buff culling. Yep. Nothing left. Very, very smooth ads phase. All right. Here's a Whittle Wade wide. Don't worry about this. Alright, rapid bolts. Shit. No PvP. Take these away. Take these away. Lord Blackheart should be the only one with tank stance on currently. Get away from the boss. Get away. Everyone far, 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 far away. Far, far, far. Get back in. Gonna see some more rapid bolts. Take these out. 2 sets. And we're gonna see a big old proximity marker. Take those away. Alright. Crushing Hoof is about to spawn. You know what to do. Get away. If you are really far, stay really far away, but try to pop sprint and get right back up to the boss. We're gonna see wax. Don't want to get hit by that. Oh, some people are gonna get nailed. Yep. Oh, build gauge, holy shit. Boss is dead. I did not see that, sorry. That was quick.
You could, we can degen pull if you need.
I got full.
Don't do it just yet. Don't do it just yet.
Yeah, don't go ahead.
But yeah,
Don't go ahead just yet.
Don't go ahead.
Yeah, when we trigger the cutscene for Queen, it's gonna lock her HP to a certain amount, and if we cannot somehow get everybody up, we're basically gonna be fighting an uphill battle. All right.
There's a PSA. Do not roll on this Blackheart.
I wasn't planning on it. It's been a very, very long time since I last called Queen. But see, the thing is, whenever I host these things, hosts just come. And it takes all the work off my hands.
They do what?
They all come. They all see and come.
Excuse me, what?
Twice come ruination?
What just happened?
Alright, everybody's up. So, up to this point in the raid, you should have had 5 plates. 1 for head, hand, leg, foot, 1 more. I can't remember what the fuck the last one was. Chest,
Body.
yeah. We just got the chest one. So If you have all 5 plates, they should be in your inventory. If you missed any, you cannot go back for certain ones, but that's just additional impetus for you to join us on more runs. All right, so as of the moment, and I'm just going to get some PSAs out of the way. So every week we do have different runs. So you'll see regular runs right now are Ilias Anyprogs on Thursdays, Lynn's Reclears on Saturdays, and Greedy has been slowly picking up on Anyprogs on Fridays. You will see occasional hosts like myself for one. Stoik just had an Anyprog last week, and also Own as well from time to time. So keep an eye on the calendar. If you have friends that need their dogs, bring them here. We're more than happy to help them. But this is the end of the raid, so as of the moment, everyone here qualifies for re-clears on any data center. So go ahead and keep going for the gear if you need it. And yeah, I think that was actually the only PSA I had. So we'll do, because we have everyone made it to the finish line, we want everyone to clear. So if you are very, very confident in calling Queen, go ahead and roll random, and whoever rolls lowest will win. Only if you are supremely confident that you will get the raids through the finish line.
I know.
Ilya, why did you use that here? That should have been a dual roll.
I know, but I know.
Oh.
I just wanted to ask Blackheart if he would be fine. I am confident, but if Opal and Stoik are fine, if I could call Queen, I still want a bit more practice.
Nice.
Pat, do I roll? Ilya, should I roll?
Are you confident?
I mean, I'm decently confident.
It's your call. Opal won, so whatever Opal wants to do, we'll
I'll roll.
Let her decide.
Okay, there we go.
What would you like to do, Opal?
I love gambling.
I will be calling.
Okay.
Let's go.
It's the entire reason I came on this run, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, I guess I'll take it from here. Hello, I'm Opal of Calling Queen. If I'm quiet for you, maybe trade me up, might be a good idea. At this time, I'm going to put out the waymarks, so that people stop putting out bad ones. But while I do that, at this time, if you need a re-raiser, if you do not have one, you are new, go to the 1 marker. If you are new, you do not have a re-raiser currently on, please go to the 1 marker.
Nobody?
Surely someone doesn't have a re-raiser. Okay, no, it's only Ilya, Choccy, Hazel, and Theoth who don't have
Only
one.
that don't have it.
So if you want a re-raiser, go to 1 now. This can only be applied if you don't have one currently active.
I'll just upgrade if somebody wants to upgrade their 70s to 80s.
Yeah.
Opal,
I guess
just real quick. If anyone needs shell, just be behind the purple line so I can start giving it out. Sorry.
Yeah, all good. Again, last call if you want your re-raiser upgraded from 70% to 80%, or you don't have one, go to 1. Stoik is giving them out. Once you have shell, please step across the purple line to make it easier for the people who are giving that buff out. And yeah, while shell gets handed out and clears get handed out, I'm gonna go ahead and explain 2.5 things real quick. I say 2.5 because the first thing I will need to explain are my waymarkers. That one is going away real quick, don't worry about it.
We're done.
If you look out into the arena, you will see that the markers kind of look like the notation of like a chessboard or for like battleship. These are the battleship/chess markers. In order to call tiles, I will call out the intersection of a row and column. For example, this tile is A4. If I go to the left, this tile is 4. If I go to the right, this tile is B4. And if I go one more over, this is C4. As Carter would say, it is in your mailbox. That's the half thing I need to explain. Again, if it helps, you can look at your minimap in the top corner. Alternatively, if you are not confident in following waymarks yourself, I'm going to put a circle on myself. You can focus target me in the front with a circle, and follow me for most mechanics. Now with that said, I'm going to go ahead and explain the 2 actual mechanics that I will need to explain to you. The first mechanic I need to explain is going to be Super Chats. If you look at the Pocket Explainer, this is the leftmost column. Super Chats is made up of 3 main parts. The first thing that's going to happen, you are going to have 2 buffs applied to you. If you look into DRS Learning, I'm going to go ahead and copy paste this image to put it at the bottom. These are all the possible debuffs you will get. You will get 2 of the 3 with no duplicates. So you'll either have a 2 and a 3, a 2 and a 4, or a 3 and a 4. You will need to add these 2 buffs together to get your total. You will either have a total of 5, 6, or 7. Based on this total, you will need to go to one of the squares I call out. For example, I might say for 5s to go to 3, 6s to go to A3, 7s to go to B3. Or I might call something like 5s to B1, 6s to 4, 7s to A4. This is going to be your starting square. You'll need to be in the right starting square for the rest of the mechanic to work. If you start in the wrong initial square, you're probably just gonna die. Failing this mechanic will mean certain doom. I can call out most of it for you, but you do have to actually make the proper movements yourself. Okay, the second step. After you get your debuffs, after you go to the right square, eventually you're going to see dots appear above your head. These will be either 2, 3, or 4. You are going to move into and up the column that I call out. For example, I might say that you need to move into and up the number column. So if you were standing right here where I'm standing, you would need to move into the column, and then move up this column until your dots above your head disappear. So for example, if I was right here and let's say I was right here, I have 2 above my head, and I need to go up and into the number column. I would move 1 square, I'd then have 1 dot above my head, and then I would go here and I would have no dots above my head. Now, if I walk 1 tile further, I will have a big red spike above my head. If you get this big red spike, it will mean instant death if you do not move back to the last tile you were on in 3 seconds. So again, you're going to move into and up the column I tell you, and no further than until your dots disappear. And if you do get that big red spike above your head, please move yourself back until it disappears. That's the first movement. After a little bit, you will get stunned, you will get stopped. Once that stunning happens, you will have more dots up here above your head. At this point, this is the easiest part. There's going to be a big glowing safe tile. If you are not on that big glowing safe tile, you are instantly going to die as soon as the timer runs out. So, no matter what, please get to the safe tile. It is better to die in the safe tile than to die outside of it, because if you die outside of it, you could die once, have your re-user proc, and then die again. That's certainly not what we want, so again, just go to the safe tile whether you were correct or not. Okay, that is the first mechanic I need to call. That is the first mechanic I need to explain. And it's basically the only one I'm going to go super in depth about. The second mechanic is very simple. The second mechanic we're going to be talking about is going to be sovereignty. After the first super chest, should we see it, there will be a sovereignty gauge, there will be a rate wide, and then a sovereignty gauge will appear on your screen. In the same place where like your battle fever shows up in front lines, that same gauge, but with sovereignty, will appear. When the sovereignty gauge hits 100, a bunch of lightning orbs that need to be reflected will spawn across the arena. In addition, the boss will put a few debuffs on herself that must be dispelled. At that time, as soon as you hear the little ding or see the gauge hit 100, please press your light curtain. Pressing the light curtain will take a GCD, so you'll need to stop attacking for a second before you press it. So again, as soon as you hear the ding and see the gauge hit 100, stop what you're doing, hit a light curtain. If it helps, you can drag the light curtains from your Lost Fangs holster onto your hotbar. And should you not have a light curtain, I will try to go somewhere where you do not need one, okay? So you can follow the circle if you do not have a light curtain, otherwise just pop a light curtain. And if you are a healer, you will need to dispel the debuff. Finally, After a short while, there will be an attack where if you are not in one of the bubbles spawned by reflecting the lightning orbs, you will die. So as soon as you see the lightning orb disappear and a bubble appear, walk into that bubble. Sadly, I'm not padding, but yeah. Yeah, that is basically the only other mechanic I need to explain. Every other mechanic is going to be a mixture of Queensguard mechanics and normal mode Queen mechanics. I can call them out for you on the fly. Please just prioritize living and doing mechanics over your damage. We will have plenty of damage, and we might even hold damage to make sure we see the second super chats, just to make sure we get LB3 and make sure everyone gets up. That is correct. You are going to pop a light curtain and cast the spell if you have a dispel. Okay, that should be basically everything I need to explain. At this time, if you have any questions, please ask them. Otherwise, come stand on the C4 tile. Come stand on the C4 tile. I don't answer questions from Choccy, unfortunately.
What flavor is the queen?
I also don't answer questions from Hazel. Crazy how that works. I'm never hosting again. Until the next 24 hours, and then I'm never hosting again.
What flavor is the lightning orbs? What flavor is the
Yeah,
lightning
I'm
orb?
banning all of you from this Discord. Look, I can unjustly ban people exactly once. Okay, so.
Wait, Opal, you promise you'll ban me?
God, I wish I could. Okay, at this time, go ahead. There's no one behind the purple line. Everyone is across. Go ahead and pop some raid food. I'm gonna start a 30-second countdown. If you have raid food now, or what? That's not 30 seconds. Let me cancel that. Okay, yeah. Okay. Real countdown. Here we go. Yeah, look. A tier of flying tank has sprouted my brain. At this time, pop some raid food if you have it. If you are a battery, please step out to the side. Lifans is the physical battery. Mimic them if you haven't. Tanks, make sure you have. Oh wait, I didn't establish main tanks. I'm sure Blackheart will be fine. Sure.
Yeah, I got it. I got it.
At this time, double check. Make sure you're ready to do as much damage as possible. Tanks have Ether Shield ready. This fight starts with a raid buy. We can go ahead and get started again. This boss starts with a raid buy.
Nice LB.
Nice, nice LB. Pop your damage. Pop Ether Shield. Faint Auto Reprisal. Ether Shield. Faint Auto Reprisal. Pop Ether Shield. Faint Auto Reprisal. Cure for casters. Heal everyone back up. We're about to have the hardest mechanic call in this fight. Chess 1. I'm gonna be saying stuff myself. Please wait until I call an actual, safe tile to move. Unsave. Okay. A is safe. D is safe. We are heading towards D1. D1, D2 are safe, but there is no uptime. D1, D2, there is no uptime. D1, D2. After this, either stay on the wall or run across the A column. Stay on the wall or run across the A column. Next up is going to be a tank buster. Hopefully Blackheart didn't fuck it up. I'm sure we're fine. Hopefully he has Fawn of Skill. Go ahead and stack together. We're going to have a raid fight in just a moment. Stack together. Go ahead, Faint Adult Ether Shield Reprisal. Faint Adult Ether Shield Reprisal. For casters, heal everyone back up to full. We're about to have a downtime mechanic. Hold any damage that you may have now. This is going to be a super chest, that mechanic I explained in depth. Get ready to look at your debuffs to see what you have been assigned. Check your debuffs now. Back is unsafe, wall is safe. 5s are going to D1, 6s are going to C1, 7s are going to B1. 5s to D1, 6 to C1, 7s to B1. You can also look for the hex markers on people's heads. Your last chance to move now. Last chance to move now. We are moving into and up the D column once your dots appear. Move into and up the D column when your dots appear. Once your dots disappear, stop moving. When dots disappear, stop moving. If you have a red spike, go back. Okay, very good job. At this time, walk into that big glowy safe spot no matter what. Big glowy safe spot no matter what. Big glowy safe spot no matter what.
Oh, mess up.
That is very few people died. That is maybe the least I've ever seen died after this mechanic. Beautiful. Go ahead and hit the boss. This is your 2-minute window. Pop any damage you have. We're gonna have a raid wide. Get ready to Ether Shield, Faint, Auto Reprisal. Ether Shield, Faint, Auto Reprisal. Ether Shield, Faint, Auto Reprisal. Care for casters, go ahead and heal everyone back up. Keep doing big damage. If you'll notice, you look on your screen, there is a Sovereignty gauge. When that gauge hits 100, you are going to be pressing your light curtain. Remember, these take a GCD. If you do not have one, follow the circle. Press light curtains now. Light curtains now. If you do not have one, come to the circle. Go into the bubble. Keep dispelling the queen. Go into the bubble. Dispel the queen. Go into a bubble. Dispel the queen. 2 more debuffs. Please remove them. Thank you. Next up is going to be Relentless Play 1. Going to be the tether mechanic with wind and lightning, alongside the show your hole mechanic. If you need to, stop damage during this mechanic to resolve it. If you are tethered, you are going to swirly wind, everyone else is going to crackly lightning. We are moving towards the number column. Move towards the number column, tethers to wind, rest to lightning, stop attacking, point your hole to the A1 tile. Now point it to a turret on the wall, turret on the wall, turret on the wall. Back in on the boss. We're going to have a tank buster followed by a raid wide. Hopefully Blackheart has font of skill issue or invuln. Your 2-minute buffs are coming up, but please do not use them here. We are holding onto our buffs here. We are about to have downtime. Go and stack up in the middle of the arena for Relentless Play 2. The boss is going away. Hold any damage you have. When the boss reappears, we're going to have a big burst window. Go and stack up. This is going to be the knockback with a half room cleave followed by jumping clone. Well, not jumping clones. Okay, get ready to stand on the circle. 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 Next up, we're going to look at where the queen spawns. Look towards the queen. Run to her. Stand a little bit to her side. Stand on the circle. Small safe space, stand on the circle. Beautiful. Boss coming back, go ahead and pop. Any damage you have is getting used now. Use any damage you have now. Big burst window. Raid wide, Ether Shield, Faint, Auto Reprisal. Use your mitigation, use your damage. If we kill the boss now, we don't have to do another super chats.
Okay, good.
Beautiful, the boss is very
GG.
bad.
Let's go.
Congratulations on your clearance.
Yeah.
Nice. Thank you, Opal. This is
Really cool.
this is a really clean Anyprog.
That was
I was
clean,
about
yeah.
to say. What is it? I think 36 people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, about
8.
quarter of the run was new.
Clean up in Gangos. I see a dead Gunbreaker.
By the way, before you leave, you can now come up to this big old tree to take a good screenshot if you want.
Minus Seal, who is currently dead on Gangos.
Yeah. Thanks everybody for coming on a Friday too. If you have friends that need their dogs or want the cool Jhaid gear from 12, feel free to invite them here. We love to help them get there, and yeah, it was fun. I hope everyone has a good night. I'm gonna go to sleep because I'm fucking tired. But yeah, thanks again for coming and take care.
Thank you for hosting.
I should put my Anyprog post.